Welcome to Middle TN Hikes. Today we're back at Old Stone Fort, but we're not doing the enclosure trail. We're not here to see waterfalls. Today we're doing the Backbone. So the Backbone is a trail in the back. You'll take part of the enclosure trail to get there. As you're coming up on the fort, you want to veer right. You get on the enclosure trail. Just take it past the waterfalls and onto the Backbone. All right, here's the trailhead. We get back behind the fort, near where the walls of the fort are pretty obvious. You can go that way. The sign says Old Stone Fort Trail. The map says Enclosure Trail. It doesn't matter. Words are words. The trail's still the same. Or you can go down there. That's how you get to the Backbone Trail. There's a little pro tip for you. When putting bug spray on your arm, make sure that's where the nozzle's pointed. Alright, this trail has a lot of connectors. You have to take part of the enclosure trail. Then you have to get on the Forks of the River Loop. And from the Forks of the River Loop, you can then get on the Backbone Trail. There's also a third one down in there called the Moat Trail. Looks like Backbone is it's a loop. It's 1.25 miles. The Moat Trail is 0.45, and the Forks of the River is 0.30. Last time I was down here, there were deer all over the place. Maybe we'll get lucky, see some deer. Maybe not. Might have used up all my bad luck just then and spraying myself in the face with bug spray. Maybe we're gonna have a lot of good luck from this point on. We're cruising through here. I'm working on making better videos. I hope y'all are enjoying it. And let's get back to business. Back here in the back of the park, you have loop on top of loop on top of loop. So if you've never been back here before and you don't have a great map, it can be confusing. They have good maps for free in the park office. Stop by and get one. You want the ones that they peel off the pad. In my opinion, they're a lot better than the ones with the brochure. Get that too, because it describes some things and you can learn some stuff. But the big green ones, they're the better ones. So we're down here at the back of the park and right up against one of the rivers. And it's very pretty. Lots of things falling from the trees though. It's that season where spider webs go across the trail and acorns and nuts and stuff fall out of the trees. I don't tell you that stuff to discourage you. I tell you that stuff so that you can plan accordingly. This is pretty. It's a lot more work, but in my opinion the view's worth it. There's these rocks. I don't think it's showing up on video. There's these rocks hanging over you. Trail's pretty rough. The river's not really, I mean, it has that babbling brook sound to it. It's very peaceful. Definitely, if you got something on your mind and you don't mind a little exercise, this would be a good trail for that. As you can see, the trail opens up a little bit once you get down in here real good. The trail comes up and touches the river, comes back up off the river a little bit, not much, but when that happens, you got a big wide trail with a cool canopy over it. It's real nice. It's real nice. Between the cliffs and the river, if there are any animal in here, like deer, a high likelihood you'll see them. So we have a marker. Then a fork in the road. Now that I've been through here once, I can tell you, in this weird spot where you pass a blaze and then the road forks, take the one closer to the river. The other one, that's maintenance. It pops out down there later. Another blaze mark, then a fork in the road, but the other trail just goes right there, so. Are we supposed to walk up this washout? Give me a second, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I found another marker. We're going up this little washout. We reached the deepest part. The trail kind of does a hairpin turn kind of thing. Comes up a hill. Then we run into, see it? Right there. And then this blaze mark right here. Evidently that's for maintenance. You want to go that way. Don't get mixed up. Might take all the fun out of it. We start drastically going uphill now. This is pretty steep. Once you come up the steep part of the trail, you get to this weird little flat section here with not very much undergrowth. Pretty cool, I thought. You can see a pretty good ways up here for deep woods, I mean. So we're up on top of a ridge, drops off both sides of where I am. I hear running water over there. Hence the name, the Backbone Trail. This trail is going to go right down the top of a narrow ridge for a little while. Which is fine with me. Do watch your step, stay on the trail. There's no real need to try and get on one of these slippery slopes here. That's the trail. In my opinion, this is the highlight of the Backbone Trail. You're on a ridge that's not very wide. You're walking right down the middle of the top of it. Then you get to this tunnel. Best I can figure, it's just this plant. I don't know, it looks like it might be relative to a holly bush. I could be completely wrong on that. I don't claim to be an expert. But it makes this tunnel. And the tunnel's about 5 feet tall. And like I say, it's just plant life. It's just plant life. You can see through it. But I think it's neat. And I think it's a great climax to this trail. Very unique. Guess we're done on top of the ridge. The trail starts coming down pretty steep. Well, as soon as you come off the ridge, you reconnect to the trail that's marked red and yellow. The name escapes me, but it's the trail we took to get to the edge of the water thing, where the two rivers meet. And then just take a right, a few more feet. I mean, it's not even 50 feet. Here's the Moat Trail, which is the green trail. We're going to take the Moat Trail, and we're going to come back, and we're going to get out of here. I'm going to recommend these trails for people looking for exercise or just different variety of Tennessee woods. You definitely get an eyeful. There's no big overlooks or anything. Nothing hugely spectacular. Just beautiful forest. It's worth the hike. It is a little more strenuous than the rest of the park. So keep that in mind and plan accordingly. I'm hiking out of here. Take the Moat Trail back to the connector trail and get on out. Go home and edit this. Anyway, this has been Middle TN Hikes. Hope y'all have a wonderful day.